What's up, gamers? Coming right here back with another commentary. Today we're going over a video about a YouTuber I like. The video is titled, The Decline of SMG4, Why SMG4 Sucks Now. Fun fact, my intro was made by SMG3 himself. Well, a fan account, but still. Anyways, let's get into it.
I used to be a real big fan of the SMG4 channel years ago when I first discovered them in 2014. Their first FNAF video, which was uploaded in November of the same year, is their second most viewed video to date, and one that brought many new fans, including me, to the channel. Their machinimas used to really make me laugh, and I used to talk to my friends about whatever their newest video was and whatever wacky shit Mario and the others were up to. After 5 years though, their channel has declined and lost the charm that made them what they
How exactly is this padding out the view count?
were. It was a slow decline that started with some minor changes that began to add up over time, and culminated in a channel that now just appears to be Super Mario Logan, but made in Gmod.
That clip was from Roblox. Also, adding new characters isn't that big a deal. But Carmen Ryder, wasn't that the way the Fairly OddParents failed? The reason it didn't work for the Fairly OddParents is because the new characters didn't add anything and were replaceable. Characters like Meggy and Boopkins do to an extent add something to SMG4, and they have personalities that aren't interchangeable or forgettable.
If you go to any SMG4 video made before 2016, you will see comments reminiscing how funny the videos used to be, and how much the channel has gone downhill.
That doesn't exactly mean anything. Normally I wouldn't point this out, but one of the comments you showed said this, which caught my eye to say the least. Ayo Virgo, do the honors.
2017, I'm a Starman of him, MCG and ZoRM, and Epic Yoshi.
Okay, you can stop now. That's the part I wanted to highlight.
Wait, you mentioned a Starman. He doesn't mean what I think he means, right?
Yeah, I don't think any of us want Starman 3 back. There's a reason SMG4 privated those videos with him in it. Motherfucker was on some silly rally shit.
Because why would we want characters like Meggy when we can have a guy who wanted 12-year-olds see it with Yoshi's, right?
Now, when exactly did SMG4 start declining? Was it when they introduced Fishy Boopkins, or Psycho, or Bob? Or what about when they started to use the Super Mario Galaxy render of Mario and other characters?
Yeah, Petrol Huffer, I don't think you need to be showing that on YouTube. I blurred the rest of it out, but it's a poorly censored X-Videos thumbnail. Yeah, he censored the breasts, but the ass was still visible in a way. Like, dude, I get you want to make cultured jokes, which is fine, but at least censor all the naughty bits.
Was it when they started to become more corporate and appeal to a younger audience?
Because we all know that selling merch is the biggest red flag of a YouTuber.
Maybe when they added all these new characters to the cast and made long story arcs that attempted to expand more on the SMG4 lore and its new characters, but ended up alienating fans by removing humor and placing more sentimental storytelling.
Sorry we don't live in a world where the standard for entertainment is modern, annoying orange. You say that SMG4 is becoming more like SML, yet didn't SML have the opposite problem? SML's problem was that he couldn't tell a story for shit. He did filler one-offs. He never finished Luigi's Mansion. He never finished Mario and Luigi's Stupid and Dumb Adventures, despite one of the major plot points of that series becoming a main character, that being Bowser Jr., and Shrimpo Hunter went on indefinite hiatus. Yet SMG4 is turning into SML by doing exactly what SML failed to do.
Was it when Chris, Swagmaster, Steve, and other characters became absent to make room for the newer characters like Tari, Meggy, and Axel?
Even though Chris and Swagmaster came back in the anime arc and are regulars now?
I think it's a combination of some of these, but mainly one issue, changing the format of SMG4 to be more story-driven and sentimental at the expense of what the core of the show is. The introduction of the Squid Girl,
he says as he shows human Meggy from the anime arc,
on July 15th, 2017, was a date I think SMG4 started to really decline. In episodes after that, SMG4 started to shoehorn in emotional moments and storytelling at the expense of actual humor. Classic side characters also started to disappear. The only time I saw SMG3 after 2017 was at the end of the Waluigi arc, in which he was the main antagonist for like that one episode.
I mean, we have more villains now that aren't just SMG3, like Francis and Waluigi. Also, what about the YouTube arc? A whole arc where SMG3 made an anti-cast to compete with SMG4? You know, with the Ouija doll, Melanie, Belle, and Jub Jub, Rob, and Wimpu. Like, bro, it was an entire arc dedicated to SMG3. which led to the War of the Fat Italians 2020. And let's not forget the Genesis and Revelations arc. You know, the one with Niles.
He can pee in me anytime.
Seriously, what the fuck?
Chris and Swagmaster, who are already absent since November 20, 2016, finally appeared over a year later on January 13th, 2018, and then disappeared for an even longer period of time until the second episode of the anime arc, which was on March 23rd, 2019. What's with all these arcs? How many arcs have there been?
6.
All within a time span of less than a year, if we don't include the 40-minute movie that was a follow-up to the anime arc. All those arcs, at the expense of series like Randomness Backwards and Retard 64.
Wasn't Retarded 64 just the main series renamed?
The top search related to SMG4 on Google is SMG4 kid-friendly? And I think even Google is confused on differentiating the YouTube Kids channels, since the answer is about Super Mario Logan.
Pretty sure that's a Google issue and not an SMG4 issue.
The actual quality of the videos haven't declined, they're not uploading in 480p anymore, and the animation doesn't look like it's been done by 5 Indians for their 50 rupees an hour.
Ah yes, God forbid SMG4 get more skilled at animating and have a team backing him up.
There's like Tari and Maggie.
You know, you should probably credit that artist. The artist is Flower Bra on DeviantArt, by the way. Go check him out. Link in the description. Would sure be a shame if they found out. Oh wait.
Turn the show into fucking melodramatic shit. They're getting more views than ever currently, and are doing very well right now. Probably from putting the bright colors into the thumbnails to exploit the algorithm for the plentiful amounts of YouTube Kids revenue.
Because adults can't enjoy Mario doing the funny spaghetti thing, I guess.
As is the policy for every YouTube Kids channel, they don't get involved in any controversy. The most controversial thing I remember them doing was parodying other YouTube channels like Watch Mojo and Drama Alert. I was searching on YouTube for critical videos on SMG4, and the most viewed one is from 5 years ago, in which they talk about how bad modern SMG4 is. The reason why there's hardly any critical videos on SMG4 is because they've turned into a kids channel where 99% of their audience doesn't know how to pirate Adobe Premiere Pro CC.
Or maybe there's just nothing worth mentioning.
Or even create a YouTube account in the first place, hence why they get such a low amount of likes compared to the number of views. Now, I've been watching some old episodes, and I just realized that they were always stupid. It's just that years ago, I was 11 years old and thought this shit was funny.
So this entire video was pointless.
It's funny. Only thing that changes is that they know who their demographic is now, and are making content to appeal even more to kids. I mean, just look at their fan meetup videos. All preteens.
Oh hey, I went to that fan meetup. Good luck finding me. And yes, Bookins did make a fine stew. Anyways, gamers, have a good night.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to SMG3. He makes great memes about SMG4 and the SMG4 community. Anyways, have a good night, gamers.
So am I. So am I. So am I.